First thing I really want to say is that under the circumstance, under the given circumstances, where Pakistan is passing through worst of the economic crisis, and we were all expecting that budget would be very harsh and would carry a lot of new taxes and all those things. They have, yes, of course, increased their tax base from 8,000 to 9,200 billion rupees. But this 1,200, if you calculate this, the last time they calculated the dollar at 240, now it is at 290. So I think it's 11%, 10, 11% is this which they will collect, and 2% the growth rate which they've kept. So basically, it is about 400 billion rupees which should be taxed, new taxes either, or enhancement in the current taxes. So what they've done today is that when I was listening to all these things, see what they've done, they've said that there will be no new taxes, but they've not said that there will be current taxes will not be enhanced or amended. So they did that on the POS. They increased from 12% to 15%. So I mean, and so many other things were also there where they've enhanced the taxes. So this is the way I look at it. But I also see that and appreciate that under the circumstances, government has taken quite bold steps, and the way they have shown support to IT sector, which was very essential. This should have been done long ago. And then they've supported agro-based products in agriculture. That is also the mainstay of Pakistan. The agriculture is the mainstay of Pakistan, and only agriculture will not serve the purpose. It's not only meant for what we as our staple food, but it also means a very big income for the country. And the income can only come in if you keep on exporting the raw materials for the otherwise competitors. You don't add value to this. So I think value addition part has been taken care into this budget. So I think that is a wiser thing which they've done. And one more wiser thing is that they've made an export council, export enhancement council, and that under the leadership of the Prime Minister himself, and there'll be quarterly meetings. So I think this is also a very good step. But at the same time, the target set of $30 billion for the exports and remittances of 33 billion looks like rather optimistic, you see. So what I mean to say is that $30 billion, what you've done to increase the exports? You have actually not done anything for the exports. See, we had 3, 4, 5 suggestions to this, and that is that we don't want any subsidies. We don't want any support from the government. But we only want to see that whatever you have taken from us, what have been withdrawn from the exporters, should be given back. And that withdrawal is in the shape of that we had 6-7% of the interest rate, and then we 7%, 8% interest rate. Today it is 24%, 23%. So that's an increase of almost 200%. Then we had a refinance available at 6%. Now it is 18%, same 200% increase. And then DLTL, the drawback on local levies and taxes, which was also given to us, and it is also been freezed. Then the refund of sales tax on a rapid speed, on a fast track basis, is also slowed down. And then regionally competitive rates of energy, the most important part, which is the basic for the cost of doing business. Cost of doing business, cost of manufacturing, the base is the energy. And then we were getting these regionally competitive rates. And still they were valid till 30th of June, but they were withdrawn on 16th of February, but at the retrospectively from 1st of January. So that was very strange and constitutional kind of a thing. Same goes with the electricity. They withdrew the diesel competitive rates, and rates have gone double. So all those people who are the SMEs and small and medium-sized enterprises are frightened about it, and I think many of them have closed down. I told this to the finance minister also, and to the prime minister also, that we need to see that that we have. Now they call it a subsidy, which I don't agree with that. What I see to this is in a way that subsidy is altogether something different. It is rather subsidies being given by the industry to the government, to the fertilizer sector, to the domestic. See, aggregate, if you look at things, that the gas prices are calculated, and then let's say 100 rupees, and it is divided among, as per the desire of the government, domestic is given at a very low price to the lifeline customers. Then if you look at those things where lifeline consumers and then fertilizer, I feel, and I always said, that government should support the food security system. They should support the agriculture by giving them low price fertilizers. And also the lifeline consumers in gas should also get it at the low price, but not at the cost of the industry. It should not be cross-subsidized. It should be taken out from the budget, like any other things. We have given so many things today, and to the IT, to the youth development programs, to agriculture, agro-based products, value-added sector. So the same should have been the theme for the the industries which are exporting. And 5 sectors are actually responsible for 68% of your exports. And if our cost of doing business goes high and we fail to compete in the world market against our regional competitors, what will happen? So I think that overall, if you look at this, I think this was okay. It was a budget which we can't say it was a bad budget. I actually compliment Prime Minister and the Finance Minister that they've been able to. The people were frightened that budget is coming. They never knew what is happening and what will happen. But these things were not very true. So I believe that budget has got a direction. But certainly the export sector is not, it's not being keenly discussed and keenly a part of the budget.